Hello and welcome once again. I realised that this video and the last video was the same video originally. I'll explain it all kind of in the next video. Yeah, I didn't have an intro for this, so this is it. So hope you enjoy the rest of the part 2 version of this review, and it might not be a lot of B-roll because it's, as I said, it's just simply what's right there and then. So if it stops abruptly, I apologise. It was thought out to a certain degree, but not that much. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, I'm going to try and do this without being as unbiased towards the Mavic as I possibly can, because it is still basically, you know, my new toy, and I'm not going to rate it a lot higher because it is, or certain aspects, a lot higher than what I did with Polly. So on compatibility, I said this in the last video, or that, and I actually got it. The Mavic folds up just like that. I keep on making that mistake. The Mavic folds up to that and can fit basically into most bags, and is extremely handy if you've got a small bag and you're just like myself, where, you know, it's like if you notice, I carry the kind of the side pouch when I'm kind of just, you know, neither shooting my camera or shooting this. So for that, it is really handy, and as well, you know, for the fact that it can fit in my bag and I can fit all the other things in as well. So that is brilliant. Just for a quick comparison, you have this and you have that. The sizes on those it doesn't compare. And there's another little thing is your phone goes in between these two prongs, so you're out the way of the main screen and you know what buttons you're pressing. Whereas your phone goes on this thing and your hands are underneath it, so it's good, but it's, I don't know, there's just something about seeing where your hands are. I'm still trying to get used to the concept of this controller, but I feel like I'm catching on really quickly. Now, the camera on this thing is, this is what it separates from the Parrot. You know, it has 4K, you know, has all the works, 1080p, 720p, whatever it is you shoot at, you know, you can get a good setting on it. The other difference between the Parrot and the Mavic is that you have a gimbal, so the image quality on it is solidly stable, whereas with the Parrot, with it being in the chassis, it tends to, you know, you see it really, you know, that's the only thing with it. So on that front, I give the camera a good solid 9, because it's just, you know, basically my Instagram game and my YouTube game is kind of went up a few notches. So now we're on to the last little bit, flight. Now the Mavic flies great, you know, it's the vertical speed is unreal. It goes, I think it goes further than what the battery can actually take it, which is, you know, a really good, you know, a really sound, you know, piece of equipment if it can do that. But in saying that, you know, it's really stable on most winds, but I've noticed that when it's at a higher altitude, and it goes with the wind anyway, so it's not a big issue. But what I've noticed is it tends to rotate itself. So I don't know whether it's the wind catching it, because I was out last night with the drone, and it was fine and kind of going up and taking a couple of photos and stuff like that, and as soon as I went to move it, it just seemed to go off place. I don't know if it's the compass in it, because I know that there's been a few issues with the compass, but it's, you know, so far I've had no major issue with it. It's just a couple of little, you know, yawn from side to side. So yeah, a pretty good piece of gear when it comes to the flying aspect of it as well. So I'll give the flying aspect a good 6. It flies good. It's just a little less stable than what the Parrot is, but in saying that, it's not it's not that bad. You know, you don't notice it really when you're flying. You don't really see it that much. And as well, so there you go. That's the Mavic. I'm going to give it a solid, a good solid 9. Just for talk's sake, 8, 9. Call it 8 now. Both really great pieces of equipment, and yeah, it's really your own choice. You know, they both, you know, the cost between them is the exact same. By the time you get the Skycontroller with the actual Parrot itself, you know, I think it's a little bit cheaper if you buy them together. But I didn't realise that the Skycontroller was kind of needed if you want to go further than, you know, have more of a connection really. So yeah, it's like £600 worth the two of them, and you can also get a really big Skycontroller, which I think makes it a lot better. But I've seen a few videos with them and they do look nice, but they're a lot, you know. It's I don't know, just type in Skycontroller. I think it's Skycontroller 1 and into YouTube and you'll probably see them. But yeah, it's kind of going down in price. They started off at 1,000 and I got this for 700. So basically I paid the exact same amount for the two of them, and that's also not including the skin. The skin's like £10 or something off of Amazon. So what I'll do is I'll link in the description below for the pair of them, and also the skin. You know, I meant to do it in the last one. I'll do it in this one just for the sake of it. But anyways, thanks for watching the Versus challenge.